Kaizen, a factory story.
Hello and welcome back. We are doing the bonus puzzles. They've added electric guitar since the last time we've been here. 3 stars, a little worried about that. But that's going to be a little while. Till I get to that, let's work on a synthesizer first. No story or anything, just straight bonus. Let's go. Bam. So this is double feature, but we need double body as well. And then all these keys. Yeah, the keys are going to be... We're going to have to build just something crazy for the keys. Are these all single? Yes, they are. Okay, that's cool. At least that can be something. So we're going to start with you. And I think we're just going to build that little back and forth system that we had before. 12 long. So it lives like that. We have to build 2 like this, 2 with only these, and then 1 with an extra unit. Okay. I mean, my temptation is to just put them together, but that's never going to work. That's never going to work. Okay, so I'm just thinking here, and I get quiet when I think, and I apologize for that. So my 2 primary thoughts are we're either going to move it horizontally and have arms coming around the bottom and the top to put the stuff in place, or well, I was going to say or we're building it vertically, but that doesn't make sense. That's not what I meant. I don't know how to describe the other idea I have. Okay, I do actually have an idea I kind of like, and I'm gonna kind of place it in here. So basically having this fella maybe I'll have it. Well, I want to have him at the bottom. Is that possible? Is that possible? No. Well, yes and no. So we'll have one guy I think these all need to be offset so that it can be one arm working on it. So we'll have like one arm up here who grabs the one we need and feed it to arm A. And arm A is just going to gradually just move 1, 1, 1 each time. Actually, can B just shove that? 1, 2. Yeah, B can just shove that. So A can just live way the fuck down there to be like a final touch. there's a question here of time versus cost. And I can either have I think I'm gonna go high cost. And I'm gonna make these A, B, and C so that it's simple. And this is gonna be high cost. It's not going to be great on time either. It's going to be high cost and high time, but it's going to work. So we will do A3. Don't need to grab. A3. B3. We don't need to grab. A3, B3, no grab. A minus 3. And B minus 3 at the same time. And these, I actually meant these to be B. And so basically we're just going to program A, B, and C to give out the key we need in order. And D is going to shove them along the line until we're done. So it's A. It's A, B, C, A. Okay, that's fine. Copy. But change, no. Change the A's to B. Copy. But change the B's to C. And then we're going back to A. Yep. And then we're doing 2 B's in a row. So back to A. No, we got too many there. Copy. 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 2 B's in a row, then a C. I'm gonna have to, well, no, it's only 3. A's only 3. Okay. Copy that. Oh, come on, you bitch. Come on. A. And then slide these the whole way down. Copy all of B and C. Beautiful. So we're doing A, B, C, A, B, B, C, A, B, C. And then we just need an A and a C again. Okay. And this, like I said, this is super long time. And, you know, cost because we added a bunch of arms to it. But I think that's pretty good, right? Can I want to just play that. How do I just play that? Skip to the end, but I can't just play it out. But that's, I mean, that's how that works. Just shove them in. Is there any time makeup there? I don't really think so. I don't think I can, yeah. Unless, no. Nope, that never works. Okay. A shoves it out, D puts it into place. Could be, oh yeah, that's a good one. Damn, we're gonna have to clean this whole fucking thing up. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks, but we're at 36 units now, and I think once we clean this up, it's going to be a significant difference. So, oh, can't do it with C. Okay. C does have to wait. But A and B can be done together. C minus, and then these two together. Perfect. This is going to save so many units. Jesus Christ. It's a D shove, a B minus. These two together. I'm so glad I tried that. Wow. It's a shame we can't quite get away with doing with C2, but that's okay. That is okay. This and this. These two together. This and this. And these two together. Saving so much time here. D, this, unfortunately C can't do its thing. D and C together, these two together, D and A together, this and this, and this, and that. That saves 7 time units cleaning all that up. And there's about 3 that we lost because C can't push while D retracts. Okay, I don't actually necessarily need these guys to stop what they're doing. But that is 2 blacks, 3 blacks, 2 blacks, 1 black. So that's the keyboard. The keyboard is simply done at this stage. And now I have 28 time units and 2 bars of code to try to put the rest of it all together. And that shouldn't be hard, I don't think. I want to just do it right here and keep the area super small. These are 3 long. I can't start them all together. I think starting them the opposite way would be nice, though. Like right there. And we put in a welder here. And here. Yeah, I'm going to put in a lot of welders. Again, bringing the cost up, but that's okay. Yeah, I think this works fine. Yeah, I think this all works fine. Do I do one more? Yeah, let's do one more. And then I want I know what I want. I just don't know the best way to accomplish it. But I think we're just going to go a little bit high cost, and that'll be that, you know. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to add a little cost to this. And oh, we can't actually get, okay. Why did I think we could extend tracks even farther? What gave me that idea? Okay, well that complicates things. For some reason I thought we could extend tracks infinitely. Why did that? And like I specifically remember having the discussion. Like, oh, the track can be infinite, but you can only move 9 spaces at a time. Okay, well that changes things. I was gonna pull this out, put it down, and then just have this leaf. And like, it's not. There's enough space to do that, but the arm stays in the way. And yeah, even if I had another, okay, well, I mean, that might be, no, that's not okay, is it? Because this is 12 long, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, it's stretching the whole way out here. There's never a way for me to get F out the way. And like, yeah, I could build it the other way around, put the arms on top. But that's not really... That doesn't feel like that's going to work either. Because then we have to get the keys in where all the welders would be. I could do a double shove at the end. That might do something for us. Okay, let's forget this welder. Let's, for the moment, drop these. Let's forget that welder. Now, I thought I could do something like this and pull it back out, but it would have to be like 2 separate arms doing that work. I could flip this guy out and move him along. But that doesn't feel super useful. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I mean, I know I can brute force this. Okay. That's something, I think. I think that's something, right? Actually, I like something else a little bit better here. Let me No, this doesn't work. I'm thinking about, again, I'm not talking enough. I'm thinking about welding this here first and then pulling the whole thing back. But I don't know where. Maybe I just need a fellow on a track here to feed it up to him. That might be the answer. Unfortunate. So you... I would need... Well, I would need the same thing to happen on the other side as well. When I move this over here, I can only shove it 3 deep. So I need someone else there to move it 4 lengths along the track. But I do kind of think that's what we're going to do. I don't love it. Okay. I don't love it, but I think I like it. So, G7. G6. Yes. I meant for that to be one down, like that. G6. Okay. No, damn it. I meant to copy. I fouled that up. Pushing it out only gets us to here, which is not enough. So F, U will have the track to get you to there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F5 with a grab. Actually, no, that won't work. I was going to try to have it grab along the way, but that will not work. So, actually, you need to be one further back, like that. Okay. And now I'm going to do a G. -1 with a grab to get you into the final place. Okay. No, I'm not going to pull this back because I can't have a... Well, I could have a riveter here, so we'll consider that later. But F, U, I'm going to have a 333. Yes, 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 yes. G. Retract 1, please. This is... Hello. Alright, we're back. Let me see. So all I need here is for H to move that down to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So copy this out here. It's H moving 4. Boom. Okay. It could be an H shove. Boop, like that. As long as E can then come in and grab it, which it can. Okay, yeah, that's fine. H shove. Well, no, forget that. Delete that. This is where I'll have E move 1 to make that weld happen. And while that's happening, H is going to -4, right? Perfect. Now E, 2, 4, 6. I'm just going to go E9 and see what we get. What? Okay. E is on backwards for some reason. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So now it's just a question of this. No, this is where it has to be. This is where it has to be. Could I possibly swing H around? No, I couldn't. So I just need this guy now. I just need to grab this fella. And this is going to get in the way of the keyboard too, which is something I can live with. I just don't love it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to add more area. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. I don't love it, but I get it. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's all I see. So this whole contraption is going to have to move elsewhere to not be in the way. And there's going to be one more fella here. Two, four, like 6, I think. Yeah, just like that. While that's happening, I want a G double shove. Well, I could do a G triple if I move the welder. Okay, so where's that other weld happening? Damn it. No, I can't really move the welder, can I? Well, I mean, I can, right? If I push in an H3 here. No, because then that's in the way. Fuck. Alright, move back. Move back. That happens. Was there ever a moment I don't think there was. So I think I can have that over there. I don't love that, but I think it's what I have to do. And then you can be a G-1, and I can be a -6. that a -2. And and we'll just make this a little eye poke. Boop. So that's all of that then. Now we get the key. We have to get the keys in place. So my question is whether anything is ever at the bottom there. No, doesn't look like it. So this is where my area is gonna mess up. G does the double, and then G without grabbing goes +2. And then I poke and J flip. Boop. Yeah, that's what's happening there. And then we're going to put a K flip up top. And then you're going to be somewhere in this area working. I think I could put a rotor here with no issues. And then we do one final arm with track. We do L to a +3, and then L with a 333. Boom, boom, done. We did it, folks. I think I talked through this one pretty well, so I don't really need to do a talk, but I'll go over it just quick one more time. So ABCD are just building the keyboard. I talked about this pretty good at the start. Basically, they're just programmed to set out which one we need next, and D's just shove them in place to get welded. And that is just all they do until the keyboard is done. Not a whole lot to do about that. I had such a small area until right at the end. I couldn't figure out an elegant way to do it. And then over here, it's just G handing off that piece to get welded to the speakers. Boop, welded to the speakers, then E takes it away. New speaker comes in. G welds them together, while I takes this welded piece down to weld the control board to it. G retreats, I brings it back up. I does a shove to get the whole frame welded together, and that's it. That's very simple, very easy. And then we do a J, K flip to get it near the keyboards. I could probably cut down area if I just did the J flip and then flipped the keyboard, the finished keyboard. Maybe that's what I want to do. Really cut down that area. Do the J flip. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. No. It needs to be upright when it's finished. It needs to be upright when it's finished. So the second flip does have to happen. It could happen somewhere in the middle, not use up as much area, but it's not worth doing, in my opinion. And then that's it. Eventually L just grabs the keyboard and shoves it into place. Grab, shove, done. Rivets together. Complete. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. I need to go handle all of that stuff that I muted the mic for, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.